and welcome to episode 1, season 1, Diffuse Challenge, taking charge of Staines Town. This is Staines Town. This is the club that I will hopefully be taking from the non-league right through to Premier League and Champions League glory. They're a semi-professional club, a local reputation, finances are okay. Play at Wheatsheaf Park. This is actually a club that is just literally about a mile or so away from me. 2,500 capacity. The stadium's in good condition. As you can see, they've only won the English Isthmian League First Division. That's the only trophy they've got in their cabinet, so this will be remarkable if I can fill this up before the end of the challenge, I should say. Let's just have a look at the challenge itself. So this is the challenge. This is Diffuse's FM challenge, one of the most popular ones on the SI Community Forum, where the aim is that you take a team that were previously unplayable from the Vanarama North or South straight through to, right through to Premier League and Champions League glory. Check out the actual challenge, more details on the challenge itself. It's a link in the description. There are specific stipulations as far as signing players. You can only sign players that you can scout or that you can bring in on trial. So you start the game, you load through a season unemployed, and then you take over one of the new teams that's come into the division, which is what I've done with Staines. The three feeder leagues are the Isthmian League Premier Division, the Southern Football League Premier Division, and the Northern Premier League Premier Division. There's a way that you add these leagues into the game setup, which is described in this challenge. Have a look. It's really, really popular. It's a fantastic challenge that really is hard to achieve. I've never actually achieved it myself. I think I've got as far as a championship previously. But that's the challenge, the Diffuse Challenge. It comes out every year when there's a new version of the game, so check out the challenge. Link in the description. And this is the tactic I'm going to be using, the Argos 343 made by Nap, who comes up with all sorts of tactics on the Football Manager. I'm actually using the latest version of the tactic, which is what he's posted up here. It says version 18.2.2. I know we're up to 18.3, but this still works. As I say, it's plug and play. You just need to follow the instruction, look at the players that you're bringing in to suit the positions. I've had a lot of success with this on a previous save since I bought the game. I started in the lower leagues in Scotland and worked my way through to the Premier League in England. In about sort of 8-9 seasons, it's been fantastic, the tactic. It does work. It takes some time to kick in. So let's have a look at the tactic I'm going to be using. It's plug and play. Now, the reason I've decided to use a plug and play tactic is because I don't know if there's other people like me. You don't really have a lot of time to sit and to try and develop a tactic yourself during the course of the week. Sometimes work and other things will prevent you from doing that. Weekends, maybe you get a chance, but if you haven't got a lot of patience, if you just want to install a tactic that's quite popular on the forums and give it a go, like I'm doing on this challenge. The tactic itself is an attacking tactic, structured shape. The team instruction is to pass the ball into space, to work the ball into the box, get stuck in, which is the only downside. You do pick up a lot of bookings. Use the offside trap and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. As you can see, we play with a sweeper keeper, a back three, ball playing defenders on cover either side of the central defender, who's a ball playing defender on defend. Wing backs on automatic. The midfield two are the ball winning midfielder on support, box to box midfielder on support, and up front you've got two advanced forwards on attack, either side of a poacher in attack. So far, if we look at pre-season, it's not been too bad. We lost to Brentford 3-1. I'm struggling to get players in. I will show you the transfers that I've managed to bring in. I expect this season for us to try and finish around mid-table in the first season, then build, and then try and get promoted from there. So this is the current squad that we have. As you can see, it's not big in number, but I'm beginning to build. If I show you the transfers, so if we look back at the released players, there's been so many players I've released. I've released 10 players at the beginning of this season since I come in that just weren't a good standard. Players that I brought in. Okay, so Jamie Smith has come in. He's a defensive centre back, but they play as ball playing defenders. He's got passing of 4, but I'm looking to build the team's ball control. They're all on training for about 3 months to try and improve their ball control, try and improve their passing. His physicals are perfect for this particular league. Determination, teamwork, position is a little bit off, but I'm going to play him in the middle of the back 3. So he's come in, 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. Billy Granger has come in as a goalkeeper, 3-star ability, 5-star potential. He's only on £85 a week, which is fantastic. They play as a sweeper keeper. Throw-in needs to improve, first touch, things like that, but that'll improve with the ball control training. Tyrell Hamilton's come in as a poacher, again only £90 a week, which is good. 2.5-star ability, 5-star potential. He's got his okay pace, acceleration's good, composure 7, finishing 8. They will improve. He's only 18. Matthew Funnell's come in as the backup keeper. In saying that, he's actually got better stats than the other goalkeeper I bought in Granger. He's passing 7. Kicking's not great, but a lot of the time they roll the ball out to the fullbacks. Stamina needs to be built up. His physicals need to be built up, which is what we'll work on. Jake Lee's coming as an advanced forward. He'll play either side of the poacher. He was playing hard to get. He didn't want to come originally. I tried to get him on trial, couldn't get him on trial. Eventually offered him a deal, and he wants a non-contract. So he'll do for now. 3-star ability, 3-star potential. He's 26. I just want to see how he goes. He's only costing me around, I think it's £200 if he plays. So sometimes, he's going to play in the beginning, but if I can bring more players in, then he's not going to play every game. Reece Ford has come in on loan from Coventry. I brought him in. He's got good stats. He needs to improve his teamwork and his work rate and things like that off the ball. But I'm just trying to fill the positions in the squad before the season started. We're not paying him a penny to play for us. He's on loan from Coventry. If you look at his stats, his history, he's played for Poole in the Vanarama South last season, 22 games, 6.47 rating. Hopefully he'll get better playing for us. So he'll come in and do a job. Ryan Coulter has come in as another defender. Again, as a ball-playing defender, his physicals are okay. He can pass the ball, 6 rating in this league is not bad. He's on £170 a week. He's 3-star current ability, 3-star potential. Again, he's just in to do a job until I can bring better players in. And Jordan Keane has come in recently. Again, his figures are average, but they'll do a job in this league. He's 4-star ability, 5-star potential, passing of 8. So Keane and Coulter will probably play either side of Jamie Smith just to give him some protection. As I say, the goalkeeper will roll out the ball to the fullbacks more often than not. So I'm not too concerned that Jamie Smith hasn't got great passing. So if you look at the squad, players are already here that are good players. Sam Hatton is going to play as a ball-winning midfielder. Perfect for the role that we're asking him to do. He's on a lot of money, £450 a week. He's 30, he brings some experience in. If you look at his stats for a ball-winning midfielder, they're good for this league. He's one of our star men. 4.5-star ability, 4.5-star potential. Not too worried about his potential, obviously being 30. Tyrell Miller-Rodney will play as a backup box-to-box midfielder. He will play as the backup. His stats are not bad. His physicals are okay. Work rate is good. Passing of 10 in this league is good. Stamina is 14, which is why he's going to play as a box-to-box rather than the ball-winning midfielder. So yeah, he will play as the backup box-to-box. I may actually swap him round with Daniel Brown. Daniel Brown is the man to come in and play box-to-box. He's got much better mentals. His physicals are okay. Passing 7, long shots 10. But his determination, his leadership. I need him to be in the team as my captain. Teamwork and leadership is important. He will start ahead of Tyrell Miller-Rodney. Excuse me, I'm trying to get used to these names. Max Worsfield, he can play any way down the wing. As you can see, his stats are beginning to pick up. I'm going to play him as a left wing back. He can do the job there. He needs to just improve his stamina. He's going to play as the wing back. Elliot Buchanan is another option for an advanced forward. Stats are not great, they're average, but he'll do a job. He's on £525 a week, believe it or not. Current ability 3-star, potential 3-star. He'll do a job. Let's have a look. Jonathan Hippolyte has been outstanding in pre-season. He's got 4 goals in 2 games. I'm debating whether to play him as the poacher on pace of 13, acceleration 13, composure 7, finishing 6. I played him as a poacher and he's got 4 goals. But to me, I think he's going to be better as an advanced forward. However, he needs to improve his work rate, which is something that we're working on. So that's pretty much the players that we've got. Mitchell Goff is currently unhappy, but look at his stats, they're not great. Possibly going to leave. So let's move forward to the first game of the season. We've got Dartford away. My expectations, I've told the board that I could finish mid-table, of which the 4th qualifying round and the 1st round of the FA Trophy, 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. I've got a wage budget which is good of 4,900, and the board also gave me an extra coach, which is good. I'm controlling the train at the moment. I've seen some tips from FM Life on how to build player stats up. Check his YouTube channel out. As I say, I've taken some tips from him, so I'll be looking at trying to train the players for a season, see how that goes. Normally I leave it to my assistant manager to deal with. I'm trying to deal with it. I'm training each player in their position this season to see if they improve as well. I don't want to announce a new player. Okay, so let's move forward. This is my starting 11 for the very first game of the season. Granger's in goal, sweeper keeper. You've got Keane, Smith and Coulter. Toulson and Brewer are my wing backs. Hatton as my ball-winning midfielder. Miller Rodney is the box-to-box, with Buchanan and Lee as the advanced forward supporting Hippolyte, who's up front as the poacher. Let's get into the game. Yeah, a lot of people are not fit, I understand that. Okay, so not expecting too much from this game. Let's just see if we can get ourselves a result. Okay, we kick off. As you can see, just by looking at the shape of the side, it's good. You'll see that we have a lot of shots when you play this tactic. You do have a lot of shots, you do give away a lot of fouls, and you do pick up quite a few bookings, but it's going to take about 8 or 10 games for us to gel and to pick up the tactic. I've got the tactic loaded in all 3 slots so the team learn them quicker. I haven't fiddled with anything to do with the set pieces that are already set and are goal down already. I do need to adjust the corner takers because for some reason one of my centre halves takes them, so I need to change that. Okay, Noble with a free kick, Keane with the header away. Yeah, it's a good finish to be fair. Can't really complain. 54% possession, but we haven't had a shot yet. 16 minutes in. It will take a period of time for the tactic to kick in, for the team to get used to it. Not good so far, but as you can see, dominating possession 51%, 5 fouls away, and we've picked up a booking. And another chance, header wide. We haven't actually created anything yet, so it's not a great example for the tactic. Give it time. 2 bookings, 7 fouls. So we still haven't created a shot yet. But Dartford are one of the better sides in the league. And by the way, my prediction to finish this season is 22nd. I'm rated 250 to 1 to win the league. 2 shots, 10 fouls. Okay, not really a good half. I'm going to keep it as we are. Let my assistant manager give them a bit of a rollicking and see if we can get an improvement from them. Buchanan's out wide, what can he do? Nothing, he loses the ball. £450 a week and he loses the ball. Okay, 3 shots, 1 on target. We're beginning to pick up now. Toulson is playing as my left wing back. He's a youngster. I've had to just fill the position. There you go. This is what I was saying about the fouls. So Coulter's been sent off. Let's see. We need to make a change. So Hippolyte up front as the poach is not really playing very well. Buchanan. Okay, I'm going to bring Hippolyte off and bring Mitchell Goff on. Goff will come back and revert to the ball playing defender. And can Buchanan play as a poacher? He's more of a defensive forward. Jake Lee. I'm going to leave the two up front as advanced forwards just to see how we go. They've got a free kick. 2-0. Goff, who's just come on and scored an own goal. It's too easy for Timms, gets his cross in. Yeah, Goff tries to get the tackle, tries to get ahead of the forward and puts the ball in his own net, which is not great. Okay, so I'm going to make some changes at half time. 60 minutes in, need to make some changes. Tyrell Hamilton is going to come on and he's going to be replacing Jake Lee, poacher, in his preferred role. And Max Worsfield is going to come on and replace the youngster at wing back. Let's see if that makes any difference. We're 2 down. Not great first game. Only 3 shots with 1 on target so far. It's not a great advert for the plug and play tactics, but bear with me, it will get better. I can assure you of that. Okay, what are we going to do with this? Okay. Buchanan, can he beat his man? Yes he can. Can he score? Yes he can. There you go, Buchanan has scored. He's earning his money. Good tackle, ball over the top. We win the ball here. Smith does really well there. Buchanan beats the defender. Beats the keeper, all ends up 2-1. We'll take that. So it's 4 shots, 2 on target. We've got 53% possession. Player stats are beginning to pick up. They've got a free kick. Can we deal with it? No, we can't. 3-1. Not ideal at all. Set pieces are shocking defending from set pieces, I have to say. I have to have a look at this tactics. I've developed some set piece instructions myself. I just wonder if these, I'll have to have a look at, in the next episode we'll go through that. We'll see if there's any previous instructions set. Brewer, back to Goff, looking for a long ball over the top, doesn't reach anybody. That's what you get with the ball playing defenders. Pavey, can we hold him up? Don't forget we're down to 10 men. 3-1. Let's not concede a 4th. And we have. Marvellous. This is a far from perfect first episode, isn't it? Demonstrating this tactic. Believe me, the tactic does work. It just needs time to kick in. It's not an ideal start to the season. Yeah, good header to be fair. Good cross, good header. The defence needs to do better. Again, Dartford are one of the better sides in the league. Can we create anything from this? Buchanan? No. Goff picks the ball up. Worsfield on the left hand side into Hatton, to Miller Rodney. Brewer, can he do anything with this? Yes he can. It's an excellent move. Passing from left to right. That's my right wing back. Brewer has popped up, gives them goal. Let's just have a look. That's a Goff into Worsfield to Hatton, across to Miller Rodney, the ball playing, or the box to box I should say, and Brewer with the finish near post. It's encouraging signs. 5 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals. See if we can get a third. Keane's not really played very well. Oh no, here we go. Can we do anything with this? Oh, he's at the post. 11 shots, 3 on target for Dartford. Game's playing out. 6 shots, we've had 3 on target, 17 fouls, including 2 yellows, as you would have seen. That's it, full time, we lose 4-2. We were down to 10 men early doors in the second half. It's not a great advert for the tactic. It will get better. And yeah, so it wasn't a great start to the season. Join me next time to see if we improve, to hopefully see the tactic really begin to kick in, and for more players to come into the team. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.